Hey beauties, it's Riri. If you're new here, I'm an over 40 lover of all things beauty and I love showcasing indie brands here on my channel. I also love unboxings and you guys do too. I just received my Eyescream beauty bag for the month of October. I of course will pop deets right here for you guys and we're gonna dive in. Alright, if you are unfamiliar with the Eyescream beauty bag, you would have seen deets, but the basic premise is this is a monthly subscription box. It is the kind of more affordable sister brand to the Eyescream beauty box. This is around $12.50 per month and you get 3 to 5 items. The reason that I really love Eyescream Beauty is because they have a large focus on indie brands, which you guys know are my heart and soul, and they have a heavy focus on makeup. So we're gonna go in. We do have a little card. I'm definitely not gonna look at that just yet. I like to be surprised. First thing right on top. Oh, that looks cool. This is the Beauty Creations Plump and Pout Lip Plumping Booster. Ooh, I got the shade Gratitude, which looks like it's going to be a beautiful nude shade. I will open that and show it to you when we get done with our deets. Next up is the, cute! This is the SpongeBob X Beauty Creations Blushing Buddies Blush Stick Set. And I love it. There's like a pinky one and then more of a nudie one. And it's got Sandy and Patrick on there. Ooh, those look beautiful. And I feel like Beauty Creations is a very underhyped, underrated brand. They're a quite affordable brand and their products are really nice, you guys. I actually have a few videos doing like a full face. I've done their advent calendars and stuff like that. So I'm a big fan of theirs. Last up in our bag. Oh, that's so pretty on the outside. Oh my gosh. This is from Moira. This is the Never Ending Lights Shadow Palette. That packaging, you guys, is beautiful. Moira is another kind of smaller brand that is a little bit more affordable that I also don't feel like gets enough love and doesn't get enough hype. Their products are also incredible. Oh, that feels nice and heavy. Oh, I'm going to hate the layout if that's what it looks like. That's just a me thing though. Ooh, but that color story, honey, I'm going to look past it. Wow, that is stunning. So here is the palette. It does have a large mirror. I do like that it's got that beautiful kind of ombre from like the teal into the purple. This will be upside down. Please note that. Okay, I hate the way that it's laid out. That again is just a personal preference. But this color story is absolutely stunning. Like I love that. I love that we have a white in here. We have a black in here. I love tonally. It's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. If you guys want to see a look with this, please comment down below and let me know. I will try to get that up for you guys really soon. I will note in saying that, I obviously didn't know this was coming today because normally I start these videos with just brows and base. I didn't know this was coming today, so I already did my makeup. My son is actually coming in this coming week for a full week. And you guys know I'm an empty nester. I miss my son, so I generally try to unplug while he's here. So if you do want to see a look, it may take a few days. I'll try to get it up before he comes in, but no promises. I'm giving it a 5 out of 5. We got an eyeshadow palette, we got a lip product, and 2 blushes. Yes, please. All right, let's talk some deets really quickly, and then I'll open these and like swatch the blushes and stuff for y'all. All right, the Moira Cosmetics Never Ending Lights palette is $19. The Beauty Creations Blushing Buddies Blush Set, that's hard for me to say, y'all, is $14. And then we had our Beauty Creations Gratitude Plump and Pout, $7. This does give a disclaimer. It says, heads up, this lip plumper is designed to tingle or lightly burn. That's how you know it's working. If it feels too strong, go ahead and stop using it. I love lip plumpers. If y'all have been here with me for a long time, I love them a lot. I am going to swatch these and I'll put this on and kind of demo it. Let me go ahead and take off the products that I already have on my lips. All right, that's as good as we're going to get. I do have on my Huda Beauty lip stains. And in the case that anybody's wondering, when I get PR and stuff, yes, I've used the heck out of these. I use them all the time. So I'll go in with this first. I'm nervous, but I'm also excited. I live for the burn, y'all. And I know this is not for everybody, but I love plumpers. I like how they feel. Alrighty. I'd like to know, do you guys like lip plumpers? What's your favorite product that I unboxed today? The packaging is a little, you know, it's a little aggressive. It's a little big. It kind of reminds me, I actually have one from, it was quite expensive. Another one that's kind of shaped like this, but it was smaller. I don't really know what I'm doing, you guys. Hello. I'm so scared that a bunch of it's going to come out and I'm going to waste a bunch of product. So I'm just kind of pushing the little plunger through. I don't know if it's already open or not, you guys. I have no clue what the hell I'm doing. Oh, no, to be sure that doesn't come off. Maybe it takes a second. Okay, yes, I see it coming up to the top now. If like one more, yeah. Ooh, oh my gosh. I love that color. I don't actually smell anything, which is nice. Let me use a disposable applicator just in the case that I don't like this and nothing goes to waste, you guys. I do a ton of giveaways over here and I have a resale group over on Facebook that is always linked down below. Oh, that color. That actually has some really good pigment to it too. Let me get a different one of these. I mean, I like this. It's a little bulky, but I kind of like it too. And you can push like very softly or push kind of more aggressively to get more or less. Ooh, this would pair so beautifully with one of these brown liners that I have. Oh, I'm already feeling it. I do want to get a little bit more. Let me just make sure I don't actually touch this. Let me go on the clean side of this applicator. Ooh, that's pretty. The tone of this is absolutely stunning. Like, I love how this looks. It is quite tingly. I'm going to give it a second. I'll look at the blushes really quickly to kind of see if it gets more aggressive than this. As it stands right now, ooh, that's pretty. It doesn't feel any worse than like the Too Faced ones or anything like that. It's not like overtly like super painful or aggressive in any way. All right. Oh, I'm so excited about these. I am a long-time, huge fan of SpongeBob. It holds a special place in my heart because my son and I used to always watch it together. Look, full transparency, I still watch it sometimes. All right. Ooh. The first one with Patrick on it is called Star Power. That's cute. Like the packaging a lot. And they do a lot of collabs. That's beautiful. Ooh. It almost smells perfumey, but like very soft. That smells really good, you guys. Ooh. Whoa. That's insane. That is very pigmented. Holy freaking crap. I'm gonna try a little bit. Let me put a little bit more here. And it looks to be like it's very pigmented. I'm gonna try to kind of brush the edges, but I think that it's gonna blend out really easily. My only thing is gonna be if it does not dry down and set down on the skin, I'm not going to like it. That is personal preference. But if it goes on and it kind of self-sets, if you will, or has a dry down to it, I'm gonna love it. Whoa, that is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that smells really nice, you guys. That is punchy. And that's a good rule of thumb too. Like if you're a little nervous, like if I would have gone straight with that stick, which I don't tend to do, it probably would have been a little bit too much. So I kind of just evenly disperse it in my brush and then apply. If you do have lighter skin than I do, you have fair skin, if you go in with your foundation brush or your powder puff or your sponge, you can go back over the edges with that, you know, your foundation brush, your sponge, whatever the case may be. And then you can kind of get a little bit more of a diffused look and it'll kind of soften it up for you. I am going to wait just a second and see if that dries down. I'm going to try to just wipe it with just a standard towel. Like, it packs a punch. I definitely think it's going to be long lasting. Oh, I love that. I love that color too. That's beautiful. And then next up is Rosy Cheeks. Sorry, y'all. I also really love that packaging. Oh, I thought it was going to be more kind of like nudie. I actually really like that. That's stunning. Ooh, let me come on this side. See, I like that. I like that we got something a little bit deeper, a little bit kind of richer and warmer, and then we got this one as well. That smells so damn good, you guys. I'm going to go with a different brush, just in the case that there's still too much product left on this. Again, I'm going to pick it up evenly. I don't know how well we're, oh, we can see it. Okay. I'm going to say I don't know how well we're going to see that with my other blush on. Oh, that is beautiful too. It is mostly set down. I still feel like I'm feeling a little tiny bit of tack, but I'll see what happens. But it's not like emollient. It's not like greasy or oily looking or anything like that. So here is the lighter shade. Here's that more punchy shade. Ooh, I like these a lot, you guys. If this fully sets down, which I feel like it's going to, I'm going to get some really good use out of these. I love a cream blush, but again, it has to set down. This still feels the same. It has not gotten any more aggressive. It doesn't burn or anything like that. It just has that little bit of a tingle. I love that. I love the shade of it. If I would have kind of gone straight from here, I think, gotten a little bit more shine from it as well. But it doesn't feel sticky or tacky or thick. I like that. I like this. I like everything here. I would do swatches of this, but I will do swatches if you guys want to see the look. If you guys do not care to see a look, it's just going to get put in my resale group. So I don't want to dig into it if I know I'm not going to use it. That is it. That is everything in my Ice Cream Beauty bag for the month of October. What did you guys think? And do you guys get the Ice Cream Beauty box or the bag? What are your favorite subscription boxes? I'd love to know. Also, I'm going to have a big 7K giveaway coming up very, very soon. So if you do see this and you're not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing and give the video a thumbs up. You can turn on your post notifications so you never miss an upload, especially that 7K giveaway. I'm excited about that, you guys. You can also hype the video, and you can tap the join button down below to become a channel member for some exclusive perks. I love you all. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. And of course, be your own best beautiful. Bye, beauties! Popping back in, you guys. I was putting my stuff up and I was like, I kind of wish this had a top on it because it's going to get gross. And I looked in the box and it does actually have a lid. It does have a top. So I'm dumb. I apologize.